Good morning. Welcome to the forecast discussion for Thursday, April 6, 2023. Of course, I'm your meteorologist, Stephen DiMartino. Well, we still have our stationary front hanging around the region. It's right around Philadelphia, cutting to the north of Atlantic City. And you can see the difference in air masses here. To the north, we have our maritime air mass really putting up a fight, with temperatures ranging from the lower to mid 40s around Connecticut, upper 40s to lower 50s over the rest of the region. Take a look at Scranton. Very interesting, right? Temperatures right in the lower 60s. What's going on here? Well, again, we have higher elevation, right? So a lot of this marine air mass is in the lower levels, right? And so as you go higher in elevation, you actually get into more of a warmer air mass. The air mass that's at 850 millibars, the air mass that is coming from the Gulf of Mexico. So this is kind of like a future telling of what is on the way once we get this maritime air mass mixed out and how fast our temperatures are able to jump from the upper 40s into the lower 60s based on what we're seeing here, right? So we have all of this low-level maritime air mass that is basically about to get driven out. And then to the south here, we have southern New Jersey, where we have our tropical air mass advancing, and you can see temperature already near 70, or actually exceeding 70 in southern Delaware, over southern New Jersey. Temperatures generally in the lower to mid 60s, getting very close into the upper 60s. So you can see quite a thermal gradient already. This is going to be giving way to the warm air ahead of our advancing cold front. So this stationary front basically becomes a warm front and drives northward, okay? That's through this morning. This afternoon, evening, the cold front follows with showers and thunderstorms. However, notice your warmest conditions, and thus your most unstable conditions, are starting to set up down towards the Delmarva Peninsula and towards Virginia. So that means, as our thunderstorms start to develop, the stronger thunderstorms are more likely to focus to our south based on the latest SPC data. And this is really important because what happens is that as these thunderstorms develop to our south, you get what's called subsidence, sinking air, because you have a lot of rising air here, sinking air here, so that limits the potential of the thunderstorms. But don't let your guard down, because a few of these thunderstorms will still be capable of reaching severe levels. Talk about that in just a moment. On the visible satellite picture, you can see plenty of low clouds around New York City, starting to give way in Philadelphia, already have given way in southern New Jersey. As these low clouds give way, the tropical air mass ahead of this cold front will rapidly race to the northeast, and we will warm up as a result. When we take a look at the infrared satellite picture, you can see the nature of our cold front that is approaching here. Again, it's a slow-moving cold front, and that means we're going to be set up for waves of showers and thunderstorms. It's not just one shot, it's several waves of showers and thunderstorms moving through. So let's dive into this forecast for today. Our cold front approaches. Ahead of the cold front, temperatures will be rising rapidly. Now on Long Island, you kind of dodged a bullet here in terms of warmer temperatures, if you want to call it that, with temperatures in the mid 60s to lower 70s. And the reason why is because winds are coming in from the southwest, which is coming right off the Atlantic Ocean. You'll deal with the same thing on the Connecticut coast with temperatures in the upper 60s to lower 70s, lower to mid 70s along the rest of the immediate coast. Over the interior, where you still have that stationary front slowly pushing northward, temperatures will jump into the lower to mid 70s. And then in the Delaware River Valley, let's take this from about New York City through Newark, down the I-95 corridor into Philadelphia, central and southern New Jersey, southeastern Pennsylvania. Temperatures will spike into the upper 70s to lower 80s, possibly even a few mid 80s if we get just enough sunshine ahead of these thunderstorms. And then later in the afternoon and the evening hours, waves of showers and thunderstorms are expected. Some of these thunderstorms will be capable of some very heavy downpours, frequent lightning, small hail, wind gusts over 40 miles per hour. If they reach severe, over 55 miles per hour. And definitely the potential for very poor driving conditions, poor visibility, moderate ponding on the roadways, if not major, and also some localized urban flooding. So the evening rush hour is not looking all that great. And oh, by the way, Major League Baseball has already postponed all of the opening day games for today. Smart thing to do. Sure, you might be able to dodge a shower or thunderstorm, but do you really want to be stuck out there in a baseball game, whether it's the Mets or the Phillies or wherever you might be going, with these thunderstorms in the region? I think not. Wait for tomorrow. It's going to be much better. Now, after tomorrow, oh boy, we're in for a treat. High pressure will be in control all the way through this weekend. Now, for this weekend, we're going to be a bit chilly because the polar air mass is going to be coming in. So your low temperatures through the period range from the mid-20s to lower 30s over the interior and lower to mid-30s along the coast. Your high temperatures will range from the upper 40s to lower 50s over the interior and along the coast, mid to upper 50s around the Delaware River Valley. But sunny skies, high pressure in control, tranquil conditions. Well, that's going to continue on through, well, much of next week with high pressure in complete control, and actually continue on through much of the week as we are stuck between an upper level low to our south and a high pressure system to our north, which is going to lead to tranquil weather conditions. And we're going to be warming up each day thereafter, right? So low temperatures initially for the start of next week, Monday, Tuesday, will range from the lower to mid-30s over the northern interior, mid to upper 30s along the coast. High temperatures in the upper 40s to lower 50s over the northern interior, mid to upper 50s along the coast, pushing to lower 60s in portions of the Delaware River Valley. But for the end of next week, we really warm up with temperatures ranging from the mid-40s to lower 50s for lows, and high temperatures ranging from the lower 60s to lower 70s on Long Island, depending on the wind position on each day. Again, winds coming off of the Atlantic Ocean will have a significant influence on Long Island's temperatures, of course. But for the rest of the region, we're talking about lower to mid-70s, a few lower 80s possible in the afternoon around the Delaware River Valley. If the winds come just right off the Appalachians and downslopes just right. But the key word here is sunny, tranquil, quiet. So if you need a break from the thunderstorms, I know some of you do, you're going to be getting it after this afternoon. So just hang in there for one more wave of thunderstorms, and then we have tranquil conditions this weekend on through next week. And by the end of next week, more summer-like temperatures. That is your forecast discussion for today. Have a wonderful day, and as always, stay safe out there.